Champion 2000 watt inverter unboxing to startup. Okay, I just picked up my new Champion inverter generator. This is a 2000 watt peak, 1700 continuous watts. It's supposed to be only 38 pounds without fuel, I'm sure, and 53 dB. We'll see how it compares to a Predator. But right now, let's unbox this. Okay, I simply just lifted, using the handle of the inverter, I just lifted it right out. It's actually surprisingly light. So I'll take the plastic off next. All right, the plastic came off, no problems. It says that we need to get some 1030 oil. I do not believe it has oil in the package. We'll take a look at it. It looks like it's in good shape. I don't see any damage from the shipping. Like I said, the box was really well packed. So you can see the box has very thick double wall, and nice top. Okay, I took the manual out of the packaging, and it looks like besides the manual and the do not return this product to the store warnings, there is a quick start guide. There we go. So we opened the carton already, and we need to add oil. So I need to go into my supplies and grab some oil. Okay, so the quick start guide didn't really explain how to open up the generator to put the oil in. So I had to actually crack out the manual. And it says it requires a Phillips screwdriver to take out those two screws right there and to get the oil plug. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my screwdriver and open this thing up. Okay, so I use the screwdriver and the panel comes off like that. And there's your oil filler. Gotta get down there and take this off. And we'll get the funnel here, stick that in there. And we're gonna add 1/2 of a quart of oil. Okay, looking at the quick start guide and the manual again, it says up to 1/2 of a quart of oil. So we've got our 1030 Service Pro synthetic blend oil, and we're gonna test it. We'll probably pour a little over a quarter of a quart in there, and then test this in about 12 ounces of oil. And that put the oil level right at the middle of the edge here on the dipstick. It may be just slightly overfilled, but since it said up to 1/2 a quart, I mean, we're still a little 4 or 5 ounces short of that, so I didn't want to shorten it up. Okay, so the oil is in, and we'll move on to the next step, is close this thing back up and add some fuel to it. Okay, so we're ready to add the gas on step number 4. Luckily I have some fresh gas, and I always put a little stabilizer and enzyme treatment in my gasoline. It seems to last much longer when you treat your gas. Keeps it stable, keeps it from clogging up the parts. So here we go. I'm gonna take this off and fill it up. Okay, so we put about a gallon of gas in here, tightened up the gas cap, and now we have to turn this on. When you're storing it, you put it to off. Keeps air from getting in there, but we need air in there so the gasoline can flow. We got the vent on. We got to go in here and turn the fuel to the on position and pull the choke. I think I'm going to take this down off the trailer here before we start it. Okay, so we took it off the trailer, the choke is on, and now it is time to start it. Let's see how we do here. Probably can't start it. Basically, the second pull. The first pull, I did not get a good struggle at it. So here we go. Okay, now we're running. You can probably even hear me. It's not very loud. Here's the exhaust. It sounds like. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. We walk over here behind the trailer. You can still hear it. I don't have a decimal meter that I can use without my phone phone, so I'll have to go and do that next. There you go. We'll run this thing for 15 minutes or so and open it back up and check the oil, make sure the levels are good. But there you go. Unboxing to running.
10 minutes later.
Okay, I ran it for about 10 minutes and took it back apart, checked the oil level, and decided from looking at the diagram, which is not very clear, to add about 2 more ounces of oil into it. Goes up to the bottom thread on the plug. I think that's actually the level we need to look at. If you look at right here, it shows on the stick here, but on my stick to get to that first thread, it's higher up on the marker. So anyway, I'm going to let this thing run for maybe an hour and check the oil level again, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching, and if you want to watch more of this stuff, please subscribe and add a like on the like button. We're going to do parallel hookups of 2 of these together and a head-to-head of the Champion versus the Predator coming up soon.